Joined alongside by UFC President Dana White. Dana, you came back to the Midwest yet again. Detroit was rock. And give us your take about being back here in the Midwest. Detroit, obviously a very good market. First time you've been back in quite some time.
Yeah, it's the first time ever. So for us owning the company, this place was awesome. Like I said tonight at the press conference, the city's awesome, and the fight was great. The crowd was great. You know, I couldn't be happier.
BJ Penn looked outstanding. He looked like the old BJ Penn. Do you feel that the weight cut, he's 31 years old, that the weight cut may have affected him, and now that he feels better that he doesn't have to cut weight anymore?
I don't know. I don't want to make any excuses for BJ Penn. I know this. I like BJ Penn better at 170 pounds. I thought BJ looked great tonight, and we'll see what happens next.
Let's talk about coming back to the Midwest. Chicago is a market that hasn't been visited in a couple of years. Are there any plans to come back to Chicago? I know that there was speculation about you guys coming in November, but it ended up here. But your thoughts about maybe coming back to Chicago?
We'll eventually be back to Chicago, yes. I don't know when.
People
are asking me when I'm going to be back to Detroit. I haven't even left Detroit yet.
One of the local guys, Miguel Torres, is now going to be making his debut inside the Octagon in February. And I know that both Torres and Uriah Faber have insinuated that they love to be coaches on The Ultimate Fighter. Is that something that would maybe interest you? I know that you have some things to sort out, but is that something that would interest you?
Yeah, someday. Here's the thing. I'm never going to say never, but what I don't want to do is introduce these guys to millions of people that have never seen them before and then put them on the shelf for 7 or 8 months, you know, doing The Ultimate Fighter. So, I don't know.
What's your take with the WEC and the UFC coming? I mean, I know that that has to really excite the lighter guys and really kind of put more exciting fights for fans that aren't normally used to watching the WEC.
Yeah, I think it's good for everybody. I think it's good for the UFC. I think it's good for the fans, and it's definitely good for the lighter-weight guys that these guys finally get their props and get to fight in the big show.
Every single year you get bigger and bigger. The UFC goes everywhere. How would you classify 2010, although we're not done with it so far?
It's been a great year. You know, I say this all the time, but we take this thing to another level every year, and I'm excited about the things that we're working on for next year. 2010 was awesome, but I'm already looking at 2011, and I'm pumped up.
Dana, thank you very much for your time. We look forward to seeing you in the near future.
Thanks, buddy.
Dana White, the UFC president, joining us.